cool. What's up, y'all? Oh my God! First of all, I think this is ridiculous because I'm actually kind of happy it happened too, though. Like, I'm a little. First of all, Isaac, I was a little embarrassed this morning because I'm like, live, we gonna make this happen, and then it doesn't work. Right?
It happens.
So then you gotta pivot. Like,
it happens.
It's the big first, but I was like, it's perfect because it's a worship fail. Like it happens, and then you got to pivot.
You have to pivot. Yeah, you got to pivot.
So that's what we're doing now for our crew.
We in a whole pivot. We in a pivot. That's what's happening.
First of all, Isaac is the best, bro. Because I don't think anybody else would have done this, y'all. Because this is crazy that you are available like this. And first of all, I just want to say thank you.
Thank you.
That
Thank
you're
you.
willing to pivot and have this conversation with me anyhow.
Well, I mean, you put it out there that we're going to do this, so let's do it.
Okay. And I love that. I love that.
Listen, let's do it. Let's make it happen.
So what you guys are now stepping into is called Green Room Antics. This is a spinoff for Worship Afterisms where I get a chance to sit down with the leaders again and other people as they're watching the episodes just drop. And first of all, it's crazy that we are already at episode 3 with Isaac Williams. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like when we were first starting in season 1, I felt like it was a whole lot of time in between the episodes. Now it feels like it's just racing by. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff to do with it. By the time the stuff is happening, by the time things get posted and put out, the next episode is coming out. But Green Room Antics is an opportunity to sit down with the leaders and chat with them about how they feel after the episode has dropped, as well as just to have an opportunity to talk with people who aren't worship leaders either. As you know, we do the main performance on the stage, which is the Worship Afterisms pod. But then often, as other worship leaders do, they go to the green room and we talk about it. We talk about the fails, we talk about the things that happen. We be like, oh, that lady that was in the front row.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
I thought she was going to fall over me, of course.
Yeah.
So I want to get a chance to talk to Isaac in the green room about, like...
That's good. That's good. The Green Room Antics. That's good. That's real good. Man.
So, tell me, I mean, your episode's been out for a week now.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about it?
I'm excited. I'm actually excited. I think the thing that I'm first of all, you record it and you do it, and then... a month goes by, then you see it. And first of all, it was like, what did I say? Oh, I said that?
Yeah.
Why was I so aggressive there? That type stuff. It's the critique. But I think the thing that has blessed me so much is just how it's blessing other folks. And then just, it's funny seeing what resonates with people.
Yeah.
What I think would resonate isn't what's resonating. One of the biggest, like, as I was looking through it, one of them that I saw a lot of interest in, surprisingly, was about the growing up in church and how it's harder.
Yeah, man.
How I think it's harder.
Yeah. A lot of people think it's harder.
Well,
clearly.
Well, it's just I think it's harder, and what I mean by that is, it's easy to put on a mask. Like the mask is easy to wear. Because I look like it, I sound like it, I smell like it. And so when I say it's harder, it's like harder in the sense, not that you can't be authentic, just because you know the behavior and the language and whatever. Not that it's hard that you can be authentic, but it's just, you can fake it.
It's easier to.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which then goes back to, the intentionality piece of it. It's like me being intentional about my walk, being intentional about my commitment and my actual, I really do love God and really want to serve him in real life.
Yeah.
Not just put on a show.
Yeah,
it can be very performative at church. And so,
very performative.
Very performative.
And it is.
And it is. And, listen.
Let's not go too far.
And it is. And so that's what I mean when I was like, sometimes it can just be harder because I want the real thing. Yeah. I don't want to act like the real thing. I want to be the real thing. Sure. I want the real thing, the real experience, the real all of that. And so what am I doing in line with that, where I'm intentional about my walk, my experience, my whatever.
Absolutely.
In service, that I'm not playing church, but I'm actually living out the life that I sing about on Sunday morning.
Absolutely.
That type thing. Yeah. Absolutely. That's what I mean by it. You know, I think it can be harder because it's easy for folks to look apart. Yeah. Just be in church all your life.
Just be there.
Churched.
We are
that
churchy.
Is. Yeah, you know, I can church with the best of them, but that doesn't mean I'm the real deal. You know what I mean? So, but you can also, you know, it's why you also have to just be discerning and all of it, because you can fool people.
That's facts. That's facts. People are getting fooled every day.
Well, you can fool them, especially if somebody that is broken. And this is where you got to be careful. Dear God, you got to be so careful. You know, there are a lot of broken people, a lot of people out there that are looking for an answer.
That's true.
And so some so desperate that they will take the wolf in sheep's clothing. Uh-oh. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And so we have to be extremely mindful, extremely intentional, discerning and all when we're doing this, because it's just, you can fool people. That's just the facts. That's what I mean. It's just harder.
And I love that you brought it up, because in the last episode of season 1, I chat with Cameron Williams, and he's talking about us faking and being fakers and putting that same mask on. Yeah. He's like, it's easy to fake. It's easy to show.
Well, I think naturally,
real, you know.
Well, I don't mean to cut you off. Go ahead. Well, I was going to say, it's this whole thing about church. I don't know. We got to break it down. There's this whole thing around church where you feel like I need to be dressed up and present myself a certain way at church. Yes. When in fact, if I'm not well, I'm not going to the hospital.
Come on.
You know what I mean? If I'm, did I say that right? If I'm well, and I'm not sick, I'm not going to a hospital.
But if I'm sick,
right? Yeah. If I'm sick though, I need to go to the hospital. Yeah. So this whole notion that I have to present a certain way at church, if I'm broken, I'm where I need to be. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Exactly.
I don't have to have it all together. I don't have to be done up in a certain way and fashion to show up to church.
Now that's good.
If I'm broken and I'm sick and I look broken and I look sick, I'm in the right spot.
Yes.
Period. So I think you know, you have to present a certain way. You have to look a certain way. You got to be a certain way to come into what? So I think top down, I think a lot of that has to be broken.
Yeah.
I don't have to have on a 3-piece and a big hat, and I don't have to do all the presentation and the pomp and the circumstance to get into his presence.
Yeah.
To be healed and filled and all of the things. And it just seems, again, very performative.
Yeah.
That we can lose sight of the real deal.
Yeah.
And so you have people who look well that are dying.
Yeah. And I think that really is hope for those who have yet to come or feel like they can't come. But I think that's also a warning to the church that we need to be mindful of the fact that God really is saying, come as you are. And we got to get out.
And that's in whatever condition you're in.
Whatever condition. Bro.
Not, do you have on...
You got on the latest church merch. Do you got on the latest cap?
Nothing wears me out. Nothing wears me out more. But no, don't get me wrong. Like, because I grew up in it. Like, listen, ain't nothing like... Sometimes I'm like, I need the balance, you know, where some services you be like, they just got out of bed.
Yeah, man.
Wow. And then where it's like they in a 3-piece or they in a hat, a big hat and a fur, and
bro.
Listen, there's balance between the two. Because sometimes I'm like, oh man, I don't want to dress down today. I want to dress up because I'm used to, you know, I want to do that.
Yeah.
But it really has nothing to do with any of that, whether I'm dressed up or dressed down. It's got nothing to do with that.
Yeah, bro.
It has everything to do with the condition of my heart, my spirit, my mind. That's what it has to do with.
Bingo.
As all it come as you are in whatever state you're in.
Bingo.
Why? Because he'll meet us where we are. I don't have to be here for him to meet me if I'm actually here.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
That's it.
And all of that to say, that's what I mean when I say, It's harder.
It is. And I think from my own personal experience and observation, being a church kid, right?
Yeah.
As well.
Listen,
I agree with so many of our followers who have been liking that on TikTok and Instagram, who have been commenting on it, because it is a lot more difficult to have been a church kid and know all the antics, know all the things, know the Christianese. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, that's a good way.
And really adjust, but then observe.
Because I don't want to knock. I'm not. This is the other thing too. There's the balance in it all, right?
Yeah.
I don't take for granted any of my experience as a church kid growing up in the church.
Me neither.
There's so many things that I've learned along the way. So I don't want to come across like it's don't be a church kid. I don't want to come across like that, because that's not what I'm saying. I learned a lot, and I sound like the old saints. I wouldn't trade nothing for my journey, right?
That's it.
But at the same time, now that I'm an adult, you know, now that I know what I know and have been through what I've been through and seen what I've seen, it's like we got to figure out the balance here.
Absolutely.
Just because we can be so churchy, but have no oil.
Come
on. At all.
Come on.
So, yeah.
None.
None.
I mean, dry. Why are you sandpapering that congregation right now? Please get off of them. But I think that's a
very
good
important
topic.
as worship leaders.
Yeah, but there's another thing that you mentioned in the episode that I really enjoyed. You started to teach us about prayer, a little bit about prayer, and there was a question surrounding like what worship leaders should be doing to prepare themselves. But when you were teaching on prayer, what I love really is that you talked about it's not as complex as people make it.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of times there's often that thing where people feel like, matter of fact, I'm going to bring this up.
Okay.
Because I posted just yesterday, and then the comment disappeared.
Okay.
But and I wasn't sure why it disappeared, but maybe there's some hope that we can bring.
Okay.
There was a young lady who commented on the video about praying in the car. And she was like, I don't have enough oil for the house, but I'm sure I can get enough oil for the car. Right? And I was like, yes. I was like, get it where you need it.
Come on.
Get it where you need it.
Come on.
And then the comment disappeared. But I love that. But that's so.
I love that.
That's so true. Like, get it where you need it.
I love it.
Because there's so many things and antics that we feel like we have to go through. I gotta, I'm gonna just be extra. I gotta walk around this sanctuary 7 times, and then I gotta go hungry for 40 days before the Lord will hear me. And that's not true.
That's not true at all.
It's not true. It's as simple as a conversation that you were saying. And I love that you taught us on that.
Well, I my uncle, it's my Uncle Finest.
Yeah.
He was grew up Baptist, and I want you to know, we have this running joke in my family about Uncle Finest. Of course, he's gone on to be with the Lord now, but he would pray every time we would have family dinner or family anything. Uncle Finest was on deck to pray, right?
I know one of those, yeah.
Let me tell you something. He prayed for everything but the food, and we was there 10 minutes while he's before God in prayer.
Oh my God, come on.
And it was a whole thing. Father, in the name of Jesus, we want to thank you right now it was a whole. I loved him for it, right? But we was like, we ready to eat. We hungry. Now, come on, wrap this up.
Just sweet potatoes get cold.
Gee. and so, and watching different people that I've grown up with, that are now gone on, but just the way that it was listen, I think the thing is this: no matter what the praise style is, it is not complex. It can be the ride from home to work. It can be all that it is, but it really is the sincerity in which you pray.
Come on.
Because one thing in common that I knew about all of them was they wasn't playing.
Yeah, man.
Yes, Unc was there to bless the food, but he wasn't playing.
That's it.
It wasn't just a quick, Father, thank you for the food we're about to receive in the nourishment of our body. Right? Amen. And it's time to eat because we focus on the food, not the prayer. Anytime he talked to God, whether it was about food or anything for that matter,
conversation for sure.
He was serious about it.
Yeah.
He didn't play, and everybody had to get quiet. We talking to God, get quiet. You know what I mean? That type of thing. The reverence of it all.
Yeah.
It's that.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be complex or difficult, or you got to pray like whoever you've heard pray or whatever. That's not it. It's a simple call his name, he answers.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is what I need.
Yeah.
You don't have to fake. You don't have to. Why? Because he knows us.
Yeah.
He knows the intent in which we're playing. He knows all about us.
Yeah.
If you feel like you got to fake and shake with other people, that's the one you don't have to.
Yeah.
Why? Because he already knows you. He knows your circumstance. He goes before you. All the things.
Yeah.
It's just coming to him with a sincere heart.
Absolutely. And I think we pray.
And that's the requirement, not all the language. You don't have to be a theologian to get to God. The veil was torn. You can go directly to him.
That's it. That's it.
So it's that.
And I think oftentimes what we forget, we revere God as this great deity, right? But we forget.
And he is.
He's all of that.
He's all those things.
We forget that he's dad. We forget that he's brother, friend.
Yeah.
We forget that Jesus is quite literally the husband of the church, right?
Yeah.
And we forget that we can talk to him in those levels. If I'm talking to my homie.
You know what all that means? Everything you just described him to be? At the end of the day, what he is available. And that's it. You need somebody that's available. And he's available. In whatever state, in whatever condition, no matter if you go to him, Father, in the name of Jesus, or it's simple, God, I need you.
My God.
He's available. And that's it.
Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. He's preaching again. God.
He's available.
God is available.
He's available to you. Absolutely.
I totally agree with that. There's another thing that you had mentioned while you were teaching us about relationship and check-ins, and I thought it was so funny because after the episode released, I've actually been watching Change Church with Dr. Darius Daniels.
Oh yeah,
and he did a sermon. He did a sermon that same weekend where he's talking about the prayer without ceasing, and he breaks it down for the congregation. He's talking about, does that mean that God is expecting you to pray endlessly, like you
never stop? You never stop.
As the saints would say, we tarry.
We tarry.
Right?
But tarry service. Let me tell you something. Oh God, we would be in there forever. Now listen, chains broke. People got delivered. People got set free. Let me tell you something. I'm not saying
there's still power there.
I ain't got nothing bad to say about tarry service. I'm just saying
there's still power there.
It was long.
We
was in there for hours.
It was long. But the thing that I
talking about, you ain't leaving until breakthrough comes. Oh, okay.
Because we was going to stay. Hungry and all, tired and all. We was going to stay.
Oh, God. Yeah.
But I think what was really cool is he confirmed exactly what you said. It's a check-in.
Yeah.
We pray without ceasing, to what he broke it down to, what God means is in every move, pray, right? Check in with me, right? And I think that's a really cool lesson, because God's been telling me the same thing. I didn't have some conversations with God with his book in my butt, and he's like, bro, I didn't ask you to go there and help that area and do that thing. Now I'm gonna skip out on the butt whooping. We're gonna have a serious conversation, but you need to check in with me.
Yeah. In all thy ways, acknowledge him. And what will he do?
Direct your path.
There it is.
That's it.
There it is. In all thy ways, in everything you do. It may not be a big deal.
Yeah.
It may be small. It's as if he only cares about the big stuff that you declare to be big. This is big for me, so it's a big thing. So I'm gonna bring you in. I'm gonna get you involved. But the small stuff, you don't have to be involved in that. I'm not gonna waste your time. I got this. But it really is just, it's the check-in. Like I said in the interview about, whoever you got to ship with.
Yeah.
Relationship, friendship, kinship, whoever you got to ship with.
Check in.
It is literally the check-in.
Yeah, man.
How's everybody doing? Whether I was telling you about my people, my close family.
Yeah.
Like, it was literally like, if we ain't texting in the group chat, before I came here, I was just on a call. They did a group call.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing? What's everybody doing today? It's that.
Yeah,
it really is that.
I love that.
What's everybody doing today? What you doing? What y'all got going on today? We going over here. We're doing that. I'm taking, my sister's taking my nephew to main event. Okay, cool. What time you going? Yeah. We might come. Y'all come through. It's that. It really is that. Yeah. And that didn't take nothing, but that was our conversation turned into a check-in can turn into like 2 hours. Yeah. On the phone. But my point is, it's the intent of it. Yeah. I reached out to check in on y'all. Yeah. Better yet, let me call everybody. So we on a 4 or 5 way call. That's it. And you can see each other. Make sure you what's everybody doing? Even to the point where one of them wasn't in the camera. Where you at? Get in the camera so we can see you. What you doing? See your face. See your face. Let's see what you're looking like. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because you can say you're all right. Well, you don't look all right. You good? It's that type of thing. So she was fine. But I'm just saying, like, it is literal check-in.
It's care. Yeah.
It's care. It's I'm checking in with you. Yeah. Lord, thank you for today. Even if all you got is a thank you. Yeah. Thank you for what you did today. Thank you for this day. Thank you for, whatever. Or just, I ain't got nothing. Just, I'm grateful. Yeah. It's a sunny day. Yeah. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, thank you for this beautiful day. Wow, this is amazing. If that's all it is, it's a check-in.
Come on.
I see what you did and I'm grateful for it.
That's it.
You know what I mean? That's it. It doesn't have to be, one of the things like why are we talking about this? Okay. Because now I'm thinking about something else. Oftentimes it seems like it's always the doom and gloom of I'm yet holding on. How you doing? I'm yet holding on. I'm holding on to God's unchanging hand. It's just always this laboring. I'm always going through, but I'm holding on to God's unchanging hand, and He'll see me through. And I've been sick in my body, and it's always that. Yeah. Anytime we're talking about, and I'm not, and please don't get me wrong. It is not. We go through. Yeah. But sometimes I feel like we highlight the go through. And it's out of balance. I'm good. I'm actually, because it's like the 3 states. I'm either about to go into something, I'm in something, or I just came out of it, right? And in all of it, it's not the thing itself. It's how we go through it.
That's it.
Through is the operative word. You're not going to stay there and get stuck. Go through it. And how you go through it is what it is. But it's like, I just got out of something and I survived. And there was smoke and fire, but you don't smell nothing on me, right? Because He kept me. And that's it. So I'm there. I'm living there, not in the Lord. I'm just. It just sometimes. Sometimes I'm just like, what's going good? Yeah. You are a believer in Christ, and you walk by faith, and and it's all the things. It can't all be bad, and you can't all. Not all the time.
Tell us, yeah.
Okay, I'm done. I just. Just the things we learn growing up. Like, it's just this. I ain't always on the rough side of the mountain. No, okay. I'm not. Sometimes.
What would be a victory sometimes for sure. I'm
climbing up. I ain't always
the rough side. No.
I'm not always climbing up the rough side of the mountain. Sometimes I am. Sometimes there's valley moments. But listen, there's also equal to mountaintop moments too, where I have the victory and I'm walking in it and living in it. Huh? And that's what I'm more interested in versus I'm in the valley. All the time?
Get out of there.
Get out of that valley. Get out of that valley. It's going to be all right. Trust God and one foot in front of the other. Because some people feel, now this is what some people, they don't have hope. We have to speak to that.
Hello.
Some folks out there, some people are like, I've done all the work, I've done all the stuff, I've done all it's the task list, right?
Yeah.
And some people feel like it's work based for Him to come through. When it's not. Yeah. Yes, faith without works is dead. Faith is an action word, and you gotta do all that. Yes. But this isn't good works based. He's not a good works based God. Yeah. He'll meet you where you are. Even if you're at your lowest and you don't think you can get out of that, He'll meet you where you are.
Come Come on.
He'll come to get you and he'll rescue you. So you don't have to live there. I guess that's what I'm saying. It's a new perspective.
Yes.
You don't have to live.
You can live in victory.
You can live in victory.
And don't feel
even
bad
if you don't see it. We already know you got to see it before you see it.
Hold on. Hold on. Because you do. But I also love how God works, because there's a piece in the interview and this is where we're going to pivot.
Okay.
Our time is almost up.
Okay.
But there's a piece in the interview right after we get done singing. And if y'all haven't seen the interview, you need to go see the interview, because there's a whole lot more that we haven't talked about yet, you know?
Yeah.
But there's a part in there when we end the last song where you said, bro, we've been in a long night.
Yeah.
But it's going to be all right.
It's going to be all right.
Right?
Yeah.
And I felt like when I was preparing for this particular episode for Green Room Antics, I wanted you to pray for the hopeless. So sure. I think it's very funny how God pivoted you there naturally.
Yeah.
About hope.
Yeah.
Because, and if I can be honest with my prophetic self, I feel I feel like, man, in the last month, I feel like every time you turn on the news for Kansas City, there's somebody gone.
Yeah.
Randomly, we didn't expect it.
Yep.
It was dramatic how they got up out of here.
Yep.
But I also I sent, now the thing that I'm not liking about this gift here recently is that the Lord allows me to feel the emotions that come with it. So there's an emotion and a wave over the city that I feel like God is bringing light to, that there's quite a bit of hopelessness here, especially in Kansas City. I think people are tired of some of the seasons that they just came out of, and it feels like that night is still
long. It's a long night.
I know I just got out of a piece of the night, but where is the sun at?
Yeah,
and
it's a long night.
I think what better person to pray over that than you?
Oh wow. Well, thank you. Thank you for that. I think yes, indeed. Weeping endures for a night, and like I said, it's a long night. Joy comes in the morning. I'll also say it like this. The song that comes to my mind is Ty Tribbett's "Only One Night Though."
Come on, only one night though.
Love that.
So good. Come on, Ty.
Love him so much. He's just great. Only one night though. So weeping endures for a night, but there's your hope. But the but is, anywhere there's a but, there's your hope.
Yeah, bro.
Not denying the length of the night, and not denying, because the enduring, weeping may endure for a night. There's an enduring, there's a length, there's a period that you're weeping.
Absolutely.
Right? But joy comes, he turns our mourning into what? Dancing. What I think about the song what Ty was saying about only one night though, because at some point there's a decision that has to be made.
Hello.
That I'm no longer going to cry anymore.
Come on.
I'm no longer going to weep about that thing.
Come on.
I'm no longer going to be in this position or keep this perspective. I'm going to make a decision. Joy comes in the morning, so there's hope for me. So then I've got to make a decision to get up. Not just in Kansas City, but just across this country and around the world, there is indeed a heaviness.
Yes.
There's so much going on that you can't even keep up, that we actually suffer fatigue.
Come on.
Because of, you turn on the news, and I mean, it seems like there's nothing but bad news.
Absolutely.
It's also in what I choose to engage in.
Hello. What I allow to feed
What do
me.
I allow? What feeds me? Come on. What feeds me? Who feeds me?
Hello.
Who's in my circle that feeds me?
That's it.
Whether it's good food or bad food.
Yeah.
And in some cases, some people that are around are feeding you poison.
And they like you there.
And they can manage you there. So here's the prayer.
My God.
Here's the prayer. Not taking away what one may have suffered or is suffering. Not taking that away at all. But my prayer is that you have the hope and the courage to get up.
Come on.
Not stay there. Yes, the night is long. Yes, there's fatigue. Yes, you're tired. And all of those things are acknowledged, and he sees it and he knows it. Some of you are crying yourselves to sleep, and he bottles every tear. He hears every bit of your cry. But with his strength, because we can do everything in him, we can do all things through Christ, who does what? Strengthens us. Yeah. So in that, my prayer for you and my hope for you is that you find hope in Christ and that he gives you strength to get up again and to live again. Come on. You don't have to stay there. You don't have to be in it. You don't have to live there in this place of hopelessness, because the reality is he's actually in control. Things seem out of control and things seem to be spiraling and all of that. Put your hope and your faith and your trust in God. Why? Because he has everything under control. Nothing that happens comes to surprise by him. Yeah. As a matter of fact, he knows and he goes before us. And the reality is, what was meant for evil, he takes that thing and makes it for our good. We benefit from it, what the enemy has meant for evil. So rest, go in peace, have hope. Christ is with you. He loves you and he's for you. You can get up again. You don't have to stay in that night. Yes, it's long. Yes, you've endured. But you get to get up. You don't have to stay there. Be encouraged. Know that he's with you and you're not in this thing alone. Come on. That's it.
That's good. That's good, man. Come on,
it's the truth. It's the truth.
I want to, as Isaac said, go ahead and come up out of that night. Get up.
Get up.
You got the strength.
Get up.
You have it.
Get up.
Get on up out
Morning has come. Yeah. Morning has come. Get up. Even if you don't know what the strategy is. Now, because some of us get stuck in our nights, in our long nights. That morning shows up. We don't know what to do with morning. I know what to do with night.
Yeah.
I've been in it long enough. I know how to function.
I forgot how to work in morning though.
We've become what is it? What are bats? Bats are nocturnal.
That's it.
We've become nocturnal.
Yeah.
I know what to do at night. I don't know how to function in morning. That's where the work is. That's where the lesson is.
That's it.
Night's rest at night. Night's over. Get up. Yes.
It's morning time.
It's morning time. Joy time. Peace time.
Harvest time.
Harvest time. That's it. Come on. Come on.
You got us up here preaching today.
Come on.
Well, as we end the Green Room Antics, I really hope, first of all, that y'all have gleaned even more from this conversation.
Yeah.
Isaac is always dropping some gems on us. But I just want to remind you guys, if you haven't seen the episode, go watch this episode.
Check out the episode. It was good.
Episode 3. Isaac throws a lot more gems that you really don't want to miss. You can hear him do a little bit of singing.
Let me tell you something. In my defense, ain't no. What was the song? What was the song?
Too high.
What was the song?
I don't remember.
Oh God. High.
Come on out of that key.
That song was high.
Come out of that key, Doc.
Dear God.
But outside of reminding you to go watch the episode, I also want to remind you guys there's a couple ways to donate to us to keep things keep going. One of those ways is the Cup of Love donations. Really what that does is it helps out guests like Isaac when they show up. We bless them with something before they leave. So if you want to jump in on that, that's in our bio. There's a link in our bio for that. Also, check out our merch shop with a lot of official merch. Soon to come, there's going to be some caps. We got some shirts on there, all the things. Go get you something to rep
merch.
The vision. But then also, there's a couple things that we need as we keep expanding. I have created a list for that in the Amazon wish list that has been exclusively shared to all of you in the link in the bio also. So go there, check that out. If you want to help, we love that. But God's going to keep blessing us regardless. But we would love to have your help also. Also, there's a couple ways to get involved outside of giving us financial provision for this that goes a long way. And one of those is to make sure you repost the reels. If it's blessing you, just hit that repost button.
Yeah.
They made it really easy on all the social media platforms now, where you can just drop it. It doesn't even show up on your page. It has its own little space where it houses, but it gets it out to more people. You can also share the content in your stories. Just make sure you tag the Worship Afterisms page. We like to shout you out and thank you and show you some love for sharing that with us. And then also like and subscribe. As you know, this episode, first of all, we had to kind of pivot because Instagram requires you to have so many followers and YouTube so many subscribers, as well as TikTok and things like that. And the minimum now is 1,000, which is almost crazy for things that are small beginnings, but God's gonna do that too. But just make sure you all are liking, subscribing, doing all the things so that we can get this content out to people. I'm gonna do more of this, and it's going to bless you guys. But until next time on Green Room Antics, we love you, and we can't wait to see you again. We'll talk to y'all later.